Hi everyone, I'm Connor Ashley.
I'm Carla Chavez.
Alrighty, so today what we decided to do was we took this old, red, ugly stool and turned it into this gold and fur stool, white fur stool.
Yeah, it's super cute. And you can really stage this to be anywhere. You could actually use it if you needed a stool somewhere, but you could also just put it as a, like a nightstand, or you could use it as a, like book holder, like a coffee table, so to speak, or an end table, I guess you could say.
Or even put like a plant on it or
Yep.
something like that. But it's really customizable. So we went with the gold and the white fur, but for your space that may look a little bit different. You could use, a silver or a black fur or something different like that.
Yeah, any kind of fabric, maybe even a vinyl if you've got kids or, animals, and you don't want to risk that, like ours with white fur, it would get stained. Anything with vinyl would come out. So it's very, very customizable, like Connor said. You can change it to fit your needs, your space, however you need. These red stools that you see here, we got actually just at IKEA. They were really cheap, really inexpensive.
They were actually, I think, $3 or $4 a stool, and so we just picked up 2 of them, and we'll leave a link to them down below if they're still available. And if not, IKEA is a good place where you can find those, miscellaneous items that might be really ugly but would be perfect for a DIY.
Yep, for sure. They have lots of great DIY stuff. As you know, most of their furniture is ready to assemble anyway. So you do have to put these stools together, but frankly, that was the easy. Well, it's all easy, really.
Yeah, it's really easy.
Putting the stool together was easy, but as well as just throwing a coat of paint on those legs and then picking out a really cute fabric to go on top, ours being the white fur.
So the supplies that you need are the stools themselves or whatever you're going to be DIYing. You need the gold spray paint.
You also need some tools. So you're gonna need like a Phillips head screwdriver. You're also gonna need a wrench and then some scissors to cut your fabric as well.
And then lastly, you'll need some E6000 glue because this is what's gonna hold it all together. The E6000 is actually really strong and really durable and good for little DIY projects like this.
Yeah, you might not wanna place the item outside, but E6000 would be great on anything indoors.
Yep. So to start this process, we started off and we spray painted the legs gold. So we got just this gold metallic spray paint and spray painted all the legs.
Yep, you can pick that up $2 or $3 at your local Home Depot, Lowe's,
Walmart.
Anywhere. Walmart even has some metallic paint. You can of course do metallic, you can do matte, you can do flat, whatever kind of paint works for you and your space. We happen to go with the shiny gold paint here that you see.
Yep, so we just sort of spray painted them. Now you might want to do a couple more than one coat. So it might need another coat, especially depending on the color of the original product. Ours was red, so we went in with a second coat on everything. Then we waited for the gold spray paint to dry.
Yep, and when you're putting the spray paint on, just be real careful to go in very smooth strokes, and essentially you shouldn't get any dripping. If you focus too much in one area, and you want to get it covered, it might drip. So that's why you don't want to do that. That's why if you go back with a second or third coat, if necessary, it's okay. Yeah, you want to make sure you just go smooth, even strokes with your spray paint.
Alrighty, and so while the gold spray painted legs were drying, we moved on to the fur section.
Yep, and we basically just took the little round tops of our stools and we cut the fur in a square pattern around the round stools, just because we thought it would lay out a little bit better. It gave us a little bit more slack, I guess, for a better term, to work with. So if we needed to cut some off, we could do so, and if we wanted to have a little extra, we could do so. But you could cut yours in a circle, but you definitely need to leave yourself some room to either glue it or staple it if you're using a staple gun. Either would be appropriate. Ours happened to be plastic, so we had to use glue.
So we cut that out and we double layered it. So we double layered the fur just to give it some more opacity on top of the stool.
We didn't want to see any of the red stool coming through,
Exactly.
so we doubled up our fur and actually ended up having to glue 2 of the sections of fur together before actually gluing it to the stool top.
Yep.
Yes.
So then we sort of just finagled it, and it does take some patience and some effort to glue it actually onto the stool. So you're going to want to wrap it around to the bottom of the base and glue it that way so that it covers the entire top of the stool.
And again, you can cut the fur after after the glue has dried. So you want to go ahead and, glue around the edges and then put a book or something heavy onto the base of the stool, holding your fur in place, in which case then, once it's dry, you can go back and cut any extra slack that you don't need off after it's dry.
Then essentially from there, all you have to do is put the stools together. It comes with easy directions. Essentially, it's just screwing in a couple of things, screwing the legs into the base, and you have your gold and white fur stool.
Yeah, much better than the red stools that we started with.
Much better. I'm Connor Ashley.
And I'm Carla Conner.
We're the mother-son real estate and design duo.
We are here to help you invest in properties.
Now, you can make a lot of money doing this.
We're your people.